Hello and welcome to the Hair NrG Report TV. My name's Stuart Nicholson. The Hair NrG Report is my commitment to you to help you grow a better, more successful salon business. To give you ideas that you might utilize in your business, in your staff meetings, ideas that you might have already used in your business and just moved away from because you forgot all about them. I draw on my experience of 50-some years of being in the hairdressing industry and more than 30 years being self-employed. Today I wanted to touch on a very delicate subject on how to handle criticism, or more correctly, how to handle complaints. Now, I would think of myself as a mild-mannered sort of guy and very rarely get into trouble with any of my suppliers when I'm doing business with them, just by my nature. And I guess many of you are the same, and you don't like to complain. And you don't like to have clients complain. But it's important that when we do have those situations where we have to complain, or we have a complaint, that we handle them in an appropriate manner. Now, there are 4 distinct ways that you can go about handling complaints. And number 1 is that we withdraw. We just don't say anything, and we've all heard that story about the client that wanted to complain. She didn't go away, she just told 8 of her closest friends who told 8 of their closest friends. That's withdrawal, and that's one way to handle a complaint. And you as somebody to complain, just ignore them. We can then go on to step 2 of ignoring or responsible ways of responding to it, and that's to rationale it. Oh well, they said, you said, me said, we said, and we just get to the end where we just say, oh well, it was okay, we did our best. Well, no, we didn't do our best, and that's not good enough. If somebody's got a complaint, in their mind they have to have it sorted. Number 3 of the ways of handling complaints and the responding to complaints is to counterattack. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to accept that. You said and I did, and you didn't, and I didn't, and he didn't. And we see that happening, and it just escalates, and to come into a terrible place. Then there's the 4th way, which is to respond non-defensively. Now, this takes courage, this takes practice. This is something that we should all be aware of, is certainly the best way of handling complaints. And how do we handle a complaint? Say we're in the hairdressing salon and a client comes to the door and she wants to complain about something that you've just done. Or in my case, just recently, we had a situation with a supplier of a repair to a door. How could we handle it? When I approached the supplier of the service to my door, I got withdraw, no attempt at rationale, and counterattack. How they should have handled it was to respond non-defensively. So they should have listened to my complaints, listened intently to my complaints, acknowledged what I saw had gone wrong, listen some more, ask questions of me as to what I expected from the outcome of this discussion, and then gone out of their way to fix it. In my case, the people with the door, we're having serious discussions, serious arguments, which is not the way that I conduct my life or want to conduct my business affairs. But they were so counterattack that it brought me, the worst out in me, and I counterattacked too. And that can happen in our salon. So if somebody comes in and they're often angry, if something's gone wrong with their hair service, they're often angry. They come in, what you need to do is take them somewhere quiet in the salon. Take them away from the front counter. Number 2, when you've got them down there in the quiet area, is remain calm. Remain calm. Listen to what they have to say. Acknowledge, so repeat back to them what they feel is the justification for their complaint. Listen to how they respond to that. Is that correct? Listen if that is what their issue is. Ask questions. How can I resolve it for you? How can I help you? Let me make sure I've got it completely clear in my head what it is that you want of me. And then fix it. And what you will have from that fixing it is a very happy client who won't go out and tell 8 of her friends how terrible you are, but will go out and tell 1 or 2 of her friends how wonderful you are. It's the way that it goes in any business. So, if you want to know who my door supplier was, get in touch with me, because I'm not happy with them at this point in time. My name's Stuart Nicholson. Now go do some random act of kindness. Open the door, maybe let somebody in the traffic, give them a smile, give them a wave. Now go do something for your business.